Hello everyone! Welcome to the first episode for Tiger Knight. This is a free-to-play game currently on Steam. I will have a link down below in the description for the Steam link. And this is a game where you lead groups of soldiers against other players and their soldiers, or you can also lead them against AI in a mode called Epic War, which I will show off in a later episode. This episode is going to focus on the command mode, which is just kind of the basic PvP, your army against the enemy army of players, or you can also play against AI if you wish to, but I'm going to be playing against players. Before we jump into the battle, the structure of this video is going to be we're going to dive into a battle, then we're going to come back, discuss some of the UI here, because this is the launcher of the game, go into another battle, and then discuss the rest of the UI in the game, and that's probably going to be it. Before we get into the initial gameplay, though, I did want to cover that this is a sponsored video. The first 3 videos of this series are going to be sponsored, and I'm going to talk about this briefly because I've never done a sponsorship before. So the 2 reasons, I'm going to try and keep this brief. The 2 reasons I did it is because, 1, I planned on covering this game anyway. I've only been waiting for the Roman faction to be released before I really dove in and did a lot of coverage on it because I love me some Rome. And the Roman faction is going to be released on February 10th, so that is just right around the corner, so definitely expect more videos on Tiger Knight when that comes out, because I've been waiting for them to be released for like 3 months now. So yeah, that was the first reason, because I plan on covering this game anyway. The second reason is because there's no restrictions for the sponsorship. There is no, like, contractual agreement that says I have to only be positive about the game. I can be just me. You know, if I have positive thoughts, I can say positive. If I have negative, I have negative. They encourage me to be like, listen, we're just happy you're playing the game. We hope you have fun with it. Say whatever the hell you want to say about the game, but we just, we hope you enjoy it. And that was basically it. So because those 2 reasons, because there's no restriction, and because I want to play it anyway, I decided to do a sponsorship video. And again, I just wanted to cover this because sponsorships can be kind of, like, there's a lot of horror stories out there, or like bad stories about just bad sponsorship deals, and I have always managed to stay away from those. Because I've had other deals, like, offered to me in the past, but they've always been either shady or about games that I didn't want to cover anyway, and, well, it just happened to line up that I really wanted to play this game. So, there you go. I just wanted to briefly touch up on the sponsorship videos. The first 3 videos of this series are going to be sponsored. The rest will most likely not be. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So now let us jump into the game. You can see our soldiers down here. I'm going to be bringing our Yangzhuao sailors, which are basically just like almost naked dudes that are wielding giant paddles. They have a lot of melee attack, and they're, I don't know, I see them as kind of like berserkers of the, I don't know, ancient Chinese world, I guess. I don't know. Let's just dive into the game. So here we are at the beginning of a battle for Fan City Command Mode Conquest version. So this is going to be a 5-on-5, and each player is leading their own squad into battle. You can see these squads here. So we got some pikemen, halberdiers, light cav, who I guess have bows, and then more sailors, which is kind of what I brought, I think. Well, maybe not. They have a different name. Xiangdong sailor. Anyway, so we're going to choose our initial deployment zone. Converge on the middle, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to deploy here, and I guess I'm going to converge on the middle. So I'm going to click my deployment, and then click again where I plan on going to tell the team where I'm going to go, so everyone knows what's happening.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, now we're in the battle. I'm on a horse. I got a bunch of sailors with me with paddles. They are basically naked dudes, but they are strong naked dudes. They are very susceptible to archer fire, so we really don't want them to get shot. And right now you can see the mini-map in the bottom right. I'm going to try and lead our soldiers to the middle, although everyone else went left. Okay, new plan. You see where the question marks are? Those are camps, and each camp has a different kind of bonus or thing it can do for your team if you capture it. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Hold on. We don't want to fight. We're by ourselves, and I think there's multiple players that way. I'm seeing a lot of people. So we are just going to...
The enemy has occupied the site.
Go this way and try to meet up with our team. I wanted to try and capture that point, but we're not going to die for it.
Shaken. The site is in the front.
Alright, here we go. Other players are here. You can see in the bottom we have some commands we can give to our soldiers. So I'm going to tell them to raid, which will have them go and seek out some enemies. Raid! Looks like we have some slingers back here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright, I gotta pull out my shield. They killed my horse. People with names over them, for the most part, are players, but they could also be adjutants, or like officers. Anybody with the green dot is my own soldier. Anybody? Okay, I got killed. I can be res if a friendly comes over to my body. These dudes look really armored compared to me. Save me! There we go, there we go. Yes! Thank you, friend. I'm now gonna pull back and we're gonna use a bandage. Oh crap, I forgot I have to hold that in. No! Shit! No! They came from behind. And I think I just got executed. Or they tried to execute me. They're trying to execute me again. But they keep getting stopped. Yes, my ally! I know it may look kind of crazy. No! So I don't know if I can be rescued at this point now that I have that symbol that says basically kill myself. I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait and see if somebody can come and rescue me. But I don't know if they can. Maybe this guy is? Oh shit, alright. Awesome, I'm back again! From the depths I come. Oh, that's some heavy cab. I want none of this, I need to heal, okay. Oh man, I still have 3 minutes before I can use it. Shoot. Alright, let me just capture this point.
We have taken the site.
Now I think I am... What site is this? Is this a reinforcement site? Yeah, it is, so I'm going to be recruiting more people. Yes! I have some soldiers! Kill them! I recruited crossbows. Okay. We're just going to let them fire. Ooh! Not good. Jesus. They have more cav. It's not good, friends. Oh, man. Dude, I haven't even seen heavy cav yet in this game. Alright, I am dead. Wow. What level are these players? I can't really see from the screen. But yeah, I have never seen heavy armored cav like that. He just rode me down. So the actual goal of this mode is to go to the enemy camp and kill their general, which is controlled by an AI, or you can kill all of the players. So it looks like this enemy cav is heading to our camp to try and kill the enemy general. Or our general, I guess. And I think if you look at the mini-map, you can see my people that I recruited in the middle. I think they're heading down to the enemy general because I had them on the raid. And the raid button will have them fight any enemy they see on the way to the enemy camp. That's what that order is. So now we just have our remaining forces here trying to protect the general. But he has died. Again, everyone here looks so armored and so cool. I was just like this naked dude with a stick. Well, here is the victory slash defeat screen, so we can see how much money I gained. Prestige, which is used to upgrade your soldiers. I'm not entirely sure what exploit is. I did gain a level for our general, which is pretty cool. That's nice, but I did really bad. Our troops just got massacred in the middle, and then that heavy cav came in and just murdered me. That's okay. You can't win them all. So, now that that is done, let's cover this UI, and then I'm going to jump into another battle because that was very quick. Very, very quick. Alright, so storage is going to be your inventory, where all of the items you have either bought or acquired are going to be in here, and they're broken down by categories. Right now, I am wielding this wooden paddle, and what's pretty cool is that if you look at the item there, like in the little green or red part, it shows you where you ideally want to hit the enemy player. So the part of your weapon that you actually connect with the other body does matter in this game, and I think that is pretty cool. Besides that, it's going to tell you the type of damage values, and sometimes weapons have different damage values depending on the type of attack you use. Because in this one, the combat is kind of like Mountain Blade, because like if you hold left on the mouse and then click the attack, then they're going to swing left, then swing right. If you hold up, swing up, and if you hold down, they stab. And so the down damage there at 34 is the stabbing animation, or the stab value, and it does less than the swing because, this is a paddle, so that makes sense. But I also have a sword where this sword stabbing damage is actually better than, well, it's overhead damage because it's like a piercing sword. And so it's really cool that all these weapons do have, different hit boxes. They have weight classes, which weight comes in, I think, if you try to parry a person, because parrying is in this game. If you time your block to the person's attack direction at this like exact time, you'll parry, and then you can get like a counterattack. So the fighting system is pretty, like, not super complex, but it's more complex than you may think at first sight. I know it may not seem that way in that battle because that was hectic and crazy and I died like almost immediately, but there's a lot of cool stuff in this game. So anyway, that's what the storage equipment, or the storage screen is. It's where we can equip our hero. The adjutant is where we hire our officer. The officer, you can see their values here. I think this is hit points. I'm not entirely sure what this is, honestly. Melee damage and then range damage if they're going on horseback, and then horseback archery. What the adjutant does is he is a melee a fighter, but at the same time, he dictates the formations that you can put your troops into. And the formations have different buffs and debuffs. Like the square formation you can see there, all the stats are raised very slightly, and melee defense is lowered a little bit. We can try and recruit Han Huao, who has different formations entirely. So you can see he is a ranged attacker formation here, and then this one is going to, I'm not sure what this one is. Melee attack, melee defense, and impact defense. So solid square formation. So yeah, not only do they look differently, they have different weapons, they have different stats, but they also, I think the most important part for them is that they come with different formations for your army. So some of these are like more cav focused, like I think, who is it? This guy I think has like cav formations. This I guess would be ranged cav, and then this would be just your melee cav here. High impact damage, movement speed, melee attack is up. So this is like a charging formation. And it's pretty cool that these formations are in this game, and there's multiple adjutants that you can hire. The really good ones are very expensive, like Huang Gai, who has like 3 formations instead of just 2, and he even comes with a skill. I haven't seen an adjutant with a skill yet. But anyway, that's what the adjutant is. I only have the one that they give you at the very beginning of the game, but let's see, do we have enough prestige? We could recruit this guy with our copper, of which we have 85,000 copper, which is the in-game currency, and then again the prestige is used for like leveling up your troops. Let's just recruit this dude. Why not? Recruiting Han Hua will cost 12,000 gold and copper and 400 prestige. Confirmed to recruit. Commanding general, good at leading close combat infantry and ranged infantry. That sounds like a solid choice, sure. He also has better stats than Bo Kai for the most part, looks like. So we're going to recruit you, and now let's go to the upgrade screen. This is where you will upgrade your army. I have been focusing on the Wu faction. You can see I've upgraded a few soldiers in here. I've not really touched the Shu or the Wei. So the way this works is that you can see, let's take this for example. You start with the level 1 troop for that faction. If you want to get the other troops, you have to go into this troop, and then you have to unlock their path to the next level of soldiers. Or you can unlock all the other side stuff. Unlocking weapons and armor and equipment for this troop will also give your player character access to that equipment as well. Like this leather armor, if I paid this for them, I could then equip it on our own dude. So that's also pretty cool. So if you wanted to get to the crossbow sergeant, you would just, buy this, buy this, buy that, and then boom, you can upgrade to the crossbow sergeant, and now you'd be into this tree of crossbows. If you want to get into this ranged cav, you see that you're going to have to level up the infantry and the archers for this one. So for Wu here, it's just like a bunch of dudes with paddles, and I was like, that seems kind of cool, so that's why I've been focusing on them. I could unlock this archer sergeant. I don't have them unlocked yet. Maybe I will in the future to show off some archery. So what we're going to do is, now that we have played a match, we're going to go into the Navy Warrior Centurion. Whenever you bring a soldier into battle, that soldier is going to gain experience, which, let's lower this chat window. There's going to be their personal experience here. 338 is what they earned in that last combat. Prestige is our overall prestige, which can be used for any soldier in the game, or other upgrades. And so this is the total we have with this unit. If I am to go back to like these worker sergeants, you can see they have 3,000 experience, because there's really nothing else to pay for them here. So your soldiers are an individual experience, and then the prestige is just this overall pool of experiences you can kind of pull from. So let's go back to the Navy Warrant Sergeant. I'm trying to get to the Navy Second Lieutenant, but you can see we have to get all of these stuff up to actually unlock them. So there's one more thing in our way, which is this Inspiration, which will give this group 12% melee defense and or damage and 8% defense. But you see, we don't have enough experience. Even with our prestige and experience in total, we don't have enough. So we're going to have to play another one, and then we can hopefully unlock this group and then get on our way to the Navy Second Lieutenants, which will unlock these Jiangdong Sailors, which one of our allies had, these Jiangdong Sailors, which is kind of cool. Now, something else to point out is over on the left, you're going to see special skills if they have one. So the Jiangdong Sailors have a shield wall command, which is, I guess, cool. And then they also have Brutal Swing. Brutal Swing is a skill that my current force has, and I did use it in the battle. You have to press the F5 key to use their skill, or I think like F6 if they have two. And the Brutal Swing will increase their, I think it's like weapon speed. Allow soldiers to rapidly swing the weapons in hand to attack with a certain time period. Yeah. If used properly, this can deal massive damage. So like you charge to the enemy, you hit Brutal Swing, and all your dudes with paddle just go like, ah! They just start swinging furiously. It's a cool skill. Although we died pretty quickly, but still it's a cool skill. And that is the upgrade screen. There are also these special soldiers, which I haven't really messed with yet because they cost gold, which is the currency that you can actually buy. This is real life currency is used with gold, so I haven't really done anything with the special soldiers. And then the exploits, I haven't really messed with yet either. So I'm not going to talk about those because I don't have like any exploit points, so I don't really know much about this screen, to be honest. But yeah, so that is the upgrade screen. This is where you manage your soldiers, and then you will go to the main page, and whatever soldier you want to choose for that battle, you will select them down here. Now, soldiers do take casualties in the battle, so right now I have auto conscribe because you have to refill the soldier pool, and I believe it uses money, like copper, and maybe prestige, to get their troop numbers back up to full strength, in this case 20 out of 20. And this is pretty handy. You can just hover over the soldiers and see what they are good or bad at. And you can see they have very low health, but they are pretty high damage dealers. At least according to the screen. And you compare that to this militia. You can see this militia is more melee defense focused, less mobility. They have poor morale, but these are just like a level 1 cheap soldier. So yeah, we're going to be focusing again on the Yangzhou Sailors, and let's go into another battle. I'll show off some epic war probably in a different video because it is a longer battle against AI. Alright, so now we are at Guandu, and apparently we have 3 other players who have archer-focused squads. And my squad is very damage dealing and low hit points, so they're not really good at holding. This may be tough, but let's deploy here, and we'll try to take the middle. So I'm going to try to keep our archers safe, but that's a lot of archers to keep safe, including horse archers. We'll see what we can do.
Prepare for battle.
I see our troops as more of like a flanking, get in there and kill people type thing. Alright, so let's change our formation to this one. I do have our new officer here, Han Hao. So now we have a better formation. We want to try and take that flag if at all possible. I think that one gives a buff to soldiers. Or is this a recruitment one? Shoot. Go back. Alright, looks like we have flankers. Allied flankers coming down off the hill. We're going to engage. Engage! Alright, follow, pull back. Brutal swings, friends! So just like Mountain Blade, you can see the little red dashes next to my character. That's where I'm blocking, or where I'm also attacking. So again, there is more to this than just like mashing a button, or there can be. Kill this guy! Brutal swings! Charge! Knock him down! There's also combo attacks too if you time your attacks properly. Nice hit! Alright, we're gonna dismount. And then we're gonna execute this dude. Now you cannot be rezzed, friend. Although my horse died, which is unfortunate. Now that I'm on the ground, let's switch to the shield to try and block this dude's arrows. Oh my god, they have more soldiers over there. Brutal swings! Did all my soldiers just die? This is bad. Shit. Man, I see that we have friendly soldiers back at base. I guess I just got left.
Our army is shaken.
Well, we had a solid start. Yeah, it looks like two of our players are way back at our base. I guess they pulled back for some reason. Man, my dude's got left. Got left to die. Who's left? Yeah, there's still two people. I guess they just stayed back here.
The enemy has occupied the site.
Oh my god, is this person... They're not even playing! They weren't even part of this battle! They're the only other infantry we had! Well, that's just great. That is just fantastic. Alright. There's the only other actual active player who has archers. Yeah, pop them full of arrows. Archers can be pretty deadly if you don't keep them pinned down. Maybe this player can do it. Oh boy, oh boy. Nice.
Our general is under attack.
Oh boy. And then came in the paddle swingers. Archers aren't going to last long against those guys. Yeah. That was really unfortunate that one of our players were not really actually playing. Darn. Good game.
Winning or losing a battle is a common occurrence.
I had the highest score and we got massacred in the middle, so that's not a good sign. Although we did do well. We actually did kill a player and their entire squad before the second squad came in and finished us off when we were already low on hit points. So yeah, that was a good battle. I enjoyed that one. Let's see, we got a little bit more experience. I did use our new adjunct there, so their loyalty went up, although I'm not entirely sure what loyalty does. I'm assuming it just makes them better in combat. Let's see, MVP was this red mushroom person. Was that the person who killed me? Can't remember. What else did we get? We get some copper. We got some copper. We got a little bit of prestige. And then our sailors only got a little experience. Was that enough to get them to level up? Yes! Actually, it was. Let's lower the chat window. So with their experience and then our prestige, we can buy this upgrade. But now you see we're going to need 12,500 in total to actually get the next tier. So that's going to take a little bit. But at least now these soldiers are going to be fully upgraded. Obtained elite units. Okay, so we'll need... Yeah, we need a lot. So this gives us melee damage and melee defense, right? Video game. There we go. When the troops' morale reaches 100, you can use 20 points to launch a brutal, hot-blooded attack to increase your power. Okay. So that's just like another skill? Curious how that works. I think we can also equip our dudes with just swords. Actually, I think I already did. I think that just toggled them to be our main force. So they're like our default pick when we go into a battle. So yeah, these guys are fully upgraded, so now we're just going to have to work on to these next ones. I may try and work towards getting the archer sergeants. So I can either unlock them by just getting enough prestige, or I could just like bring these militia corporals to battle, because I think I can use their experience to upgrade this too. I think. I don't know. I'll test it out. But just to finish up the UI here, we do have a marketplace where you can go around and buy weapons for, I believe, just yourself. And these are, I think these are like 30-day unlocks. I think. Or maybe not. What does this axe do? Damage 46. Okay. Wooden club. Iron shovel. An iron shovel. Ooh. New armor. Well, anyway, this is the marketplace where you can buy some stuff. There should be more, though. Here we go. Here we go. I had the purchasable icon clicked on. So here we go. Let's see. Weapons. There we go. 14,000 copper. This is locked, though. Level 5. Try on. Ooh, that looks cool. Why is this locked, though? I wonder if these are locked behind different troop types, because you can see this bronze guard ring pommel backsword. I think I got that from one of our soldiers. Yeah. So it's going to take us to the soldier that actually has that weapon. Okay. I haven't messed around with the marketplace too much, but you can see we can use real money to buy a 30-day item here if you wish to. That looks... Okay, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Or you could be a fish man, I guess, if you want to do that. Oh, that's like a whole outfit. Interesting. Yeah, anyway, marketplace is there. And then there is also a guild system, which they call the Legions, so you can have your own guild if you wish to. I haven't messed around with it too much, but as we can see here, there are rewards. I'm assuming for the level of the Legion that you have, you get different rewards for it. And if you and your friends want to join a guild, you can go in here and create your own Legion. You can customize it the way you want it to look there. And, I don't know. create your super special legion. I may do this, I may not. It kind of depends. I may create this when like Rome is released, because that's again when I'm going to be hitting this game really hardcore is when Rome comes out. And then we got the Legion. And besides that, there's really not too much else to explain in the UI here. So hope you enjoyed the first episode, everybody. Even though they were both losses, which kind of sucks, but whatever. There'll be more in the future, and again, I'll try to unlock those archers and some other unit types so we can see them in battle, because each unit does kind of do different things. Each faction seems to be kind of strong in a certain area, because I think like is it the Shu who's super defensive? I think it's the Shu who have like super defensive troops. Whereas Wu is all about the attack, because we're like I said, like we're naked dudes with just giant paddles, like, and that's just cool. I like that each faction has kind of its own feel. Oh, but I can't wait for February 10th until the Rome gets released. And again, hope you enjoyed, everybody. I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.